On January 28, 2022, hours before President Joe Biden scheduled a local speech, a crumbling component of Pittsburgh's transportation network collapsed. As the snowy commute hour began nearing 6 a.m., the Fern Hollow Bridge inside Frick Park buckled. Biden's speech was organized to promote his $1.2 trillion federal infrastructure plan. The package was signed into law November 15, 2021. It targeted $550 billion in fresh spending for public transit, passenger rail, bridges, water and sewer systems, and numerous bandwidth and internet-related investments. 10 people were reported injured from the accident and 4 were admitted to UPMC Presbyterian Hospital. Miraculously, none of the injuries proved fatal despite the potential for a far worse calamity. Several vehicles, including a bus, were stationary on the bridge at the time of the collapse. The Fern Hollow Bridge was opened in 1973 and carried traffic over a large ravine in Frick Park, connecting the Squirrel Hill and Point Breeze neighborhoods. It replaced an earlier street railway and highway bridge that had been constructed in 1901 and closed during 1972. The award-winning replacement construction was composed of 2 welded steel girders supported at each end on reinforced concrete caps. The rigid frame support were inclined welded steel legs resting on reinforced concrete truss blocks. The 446-foot span had last been inspected in September 2021. The span had been rated in poor condition since 2011 by the National Bridge Inventory compiled by the Federal Highway Administration. Prior to the collapse, the bridge accommodated 14,000 vehicles daily. The collapse was attributed to a weakened west end of the structure. No primary fractures were discovered in the critical areas of the welded steel girders. The replacement bridge was reopened in July 2023.